Guys, this is my latest Facebook Marketplace find. We did something special yesterday. Well, I did something special yesterday. I wouldn't really say special, but I did something yesterday. Every now and then I say I'm like I guess you could call me like a Facebook marketplace warrior, meaning that, I go on Facebook Marketplace, try to find deals and stuff like that, and buy stuff, find like a good deal, and I buy it. So yesterday I came across this vehicle yesterday on my way to the gym. Well, when I got to the gym, scrolling on Facebook Marketplace, came across a 2013 Dodge Dart. I think that's what it's called, a Dodge Dart. And here's the crazy thing, right? I'm currently at work right now. I'm on break, so I can't, I ain't gonna be able to show you guys the car until later on. But here's a funny thing that got me very interested in that car. It had a clean title and a price for, you guys wouldn't guess how much I paid for that car on Facebook Marketplace. So now, before I get into talking about this car a little bit more, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. I'm always having a wonderful day. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I need you guys to subscribe. Support your boy. Ain't cost nothing to hit that subscribe button. It's a man chasing after his dream. Support, that's all it's about. Not if you just a car guy or a fan of Mopar, this and that. If you somebody who if you care about yourself and others and stuff like that, and also support people in general, just go ahead and show some love, man. I definitely would appreciate that. But now here's the thing, right? While I'm waiting on some parts for this truck, I'm trying to stack up some bread first. Obviously, stack up on some bread.
I like money.
What inspired you to build a second Krusty Krab right next door to the original?
Money.
Bread to get more parts. I came across a Dodge Dart yesterday. Here's a picture of it right here. So now you might be wondering, why would you you got a vehicle already, why would you want to get a second vehicle, this and that, blah blah blah, the dirt? Well, number one, I bought that car, believe it or not, for $450. And number two, it has a clean title. Number three, the person that was selling that car apparently was a younger kid, younger than me, in his early 20s. And apparently he had other vehicles and stuff like that. And it was a car that he drove. He's the second owner. The first owner was his buddy that had it, bought it brand new. And pretty much, he gave me a little rundown of the car. He was driving a couple days ago and it just wouldn't start on him. And it cranks though. It cranked, like it doesn't crank, but when you turn the keys, it kind of like hesitates to start. From what he told me was that the car had a bad motor. But now when I got there, first thing, I wasn't thinking about buying it to, so I was thinking about parting it out, to be honest. But obviously I'm like, when I got there, took a look at the car, seen, first thing I checked on that car was I checked the oil, because from my understanding, I'm not an expert, but if a car has a blown motor or something, like some kind of issue, number one, it wouldn't like the oil should be like the first thing that would give you the sign if it's real, like if the motor itself is damaged. So I checked the oil, super clean, smell the oil, no smell of any kind of like burning metal or something like that. There was no metal in there. Well, you can't really tell too much, but the oil was just super clean on there. And then another thing that I know about those cars that I seen, I did my research, a lot of people are saying it's crazy, they experienced the same issue. Was they was driving their car, or they tried to start it up, it wouldn't start. Kind of seemed like a starter or a new alternator. But people say they changed those 2 things, and now that they change it, they were still having the same issue. So I came across one video on YouTube that summed up the issue, and I'm like, this gotta be it 100%. And the issue is, believe it or not, it has a ground, like it's a wire that's like a ground to, like, I think like the motor, and then like something else. So pretty much those kind of like, they rust out and get corroded and stuff. Well, not rust out, but get corroded. So pretty much what they did, pretty much same year, he just pretty much loosened up the wire, cleaned it up with some wiring brush, and reattach it, and the car started right up pretty much. Now, before going ahead into doing this, obviously there's another thing that he did before that, was obviously you got to check your ground to see if like the car has if it gonna crank, if you do like a ground test with obviously the wire at the one wire to the battery, and then one wire to the alternator. If it try to crank over, then that's your issue to show that it has a background, and all you got to do is clean it up. Very easy fix. And here's the thing too, no check engine light was on the car, which before I got to this point of trying to buy the car, it's like no check engine light was on. This is a car that he was driving like a day ago. No check engine light was on, and pretty much there was no lights on the car. Like the everything shifts smooth. He was driving this like his daily driver. So from what he told me, he kept up with the maintenance. Even the first owner kept up with the maintenance. And the fact that it has a clean title, it's just a car that just need a little bit of love cleaning on the inside. But now, I'm not gonna show you guys the video yet the car yet until I get off work. Give you guys a little walk around. Now, I spent $450. Now, there is a chance, obviously, there's always a chance of things not playing out the way it is, but you gotta think, I'm not the one here losing out, because I spent $450. Just even if I decide, if it turns out is something worse, I could easily get the $450 back, or I can get more, part it out and get way more money. But I guarantee you, from my understanding, I think that it's just that a simple fix that has that issue. And so I'm starting, the whole point of me explaining this, I'm gonna be starting a whole new I said, what are you gonna call it, episode series or something like that, but of this Dodge Dart that I have. How many days is it gonna take to sell it? I'm currently waiting on the title, so we ain't gonna start counting down the days yet. So I should get the title within 2 weeks. They said Pendal said 2 weeks. So once I get the title, obviously first in the meantime, try to diagnose the issue, find out what it is. Once I get the title, I'm gonna make a new this is gonna be a separate vlog from the Ram style. So I'm gonna title it in the YouTube section, cheap Dodge Dart, when I come up with some kind of name or something like that. But I want to see how long it's gonna take me to flip 450 for probably like, I'd say probably like 3,500 or something like that. So I'm gonna see how long it takes. We're gonna do a full cleaning in the car, full walk around and stuff like that. So we'll see how it go. But finger crossed. I'm gonna show you guys in a little bit when I get off work.
Few moments later.
So this is the inside of this vehicle. I just bought the $450 vehicle. That's what we're gonna call it for now. Right now, this is what happened. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I was talking about. When you try to start it, it's on run. As you see, this is what you get, pretty much. And that right there tell me that possibly could be what I was telling you guys about. I'm gonna get on the outside and show you guys the outside. So this is the outside. Give you guys a walk around. Pretty much missing the wing that's supposed to be on here. And it has a little bit of scratch mark over there. Then it has the gas cap cover missing. It's the back. So pretty much little damage on the side. And then let me show you guys me pop the hood real quick. So if I pop the hood right now, this is pretty much what I was trying to tell you guys about. Is kind of hard to see, but it's behind on this side, right behind the bumper. It's kind of right down there, but everything checks out. Check the oil. Check the oil right now. Oil is like pretty much clean, super clean. I don't see any kind of sign or anything like that. It's kind of hard for you guys to see though. But normally you will be able to see like some kind of sign. And like I said, it could, like from how it's trying to turn over, does seem like some kind of ground, like they said. And I'm pretty positive 100% this could be, that's what it could be. But I don't know, we're gonna find out pretty soon. Cooling, everything is cool. So this is the front. It is kind of dirty right now, so I'm gonna show you guys the back side. Unlock. So this is the back of the car. This is exactly how I got the car. So he was driving it pretty much. But he was pretty much driving this car. Like I said, it can't be no battery because he says a brand new battery, and you see the lights is on. Everything works. The only thing is this car just got to get cleaned out. And I'm pretty sure it's not something as complicated. I'm not no expert, but I'm going to try to dig into it once, you know, I have some free time. But hopefully well, I'm not going to say I lost, but I guarantee you, I feel like 100% that this car does not have any kind of crazy issue. After everything, he did an oil change. It says, I don't think this is rinsing note, but this might be an oil change, 12/6/24, a couple months ago, so that's kind of old. But I checked the oil, check everything checks out. But this, so I'm gonna see how long it's gonna take me to really sell this car, flip my $450. Something new I'm doing on the channel. So how long is really gonna take? So we're gonna see how long once I get into finding out exactly what's wrong with this car. But I want you guys to stay tuned. Definitely let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.